Everyone, I'm Lynette and this is Charm Grammy Crochet. Welcome to my yarn room today. This is going to be Charm Chatter number 207 and today is Saturday the 5th of June. So what's going on? I have a couple of CALs that I got caught up or stayed caught up with. So I thought I would talk about that and pretty much that's all I got to talk to you about. I do want to mention, don't forget the wash rags for wings. If you just have them to me by the end of August, any washcloths that you want to make, dishcloths, washcloths, face cloths, back Barbies, whatever, I will forward them to Rose after I put you in the drawing for the stained glass yarn ball sun catcher. So I just need them by the end of August. That's the first thing on the agenda. Thing number 2, I did work on my hashtag Birthstone CAL, no, was it Birthstone Mal AU from Jeannie from, or not Jeannie, Judy from Witch Piece Crafts has going on. It's a once a month make along that you make whatever you want to make. She's just saying do 4 rows of whatever color is that you choose of her choices. So it's based on birthstones for the month. June being a birthstone of pearl. She came up with 3 colors: white, cream, champagne. She'll go, watch her. I'll link the video, but and the other color would have been a gray color. My blanket I'm doing in Granny Squares, Kaleidoscope Granny Squares by Bag O'Day, and I will have the link for that square in the box as well, in the description box below. And so I'm doing my squares in whatever color of the month. She usually gives you a couple of choices, 2 to 4 choices of colors. One month I did make 2 of the colors, but my granny squares are solid. And I don't want to do white because I'm bordering them all in white, and I'm going to put the squares together with white. That's the plan. That's the plan. So I didn't want to do that, and I didn't really like the cream colors that I had in my stash with the white. There wasn't like a big enough contrast, so I did silver gray. And I don't know if you can tell, but oh yeah, I think you can. This yarn has a sparkle to it, and I was a little leery to put the sparkle because none of my other squares, I do 2 of each color is my plan. But none of the other squares are sparkly. But I thought, what the heck? I do have gray that wasn't sparkly, but it's birthstones, right? I mean, pearl doesn't really necessarily have a sparkle, but it has a sheen to it, a pearl. So anyway, this is the color I did for this month. And the yarn I used was actually, oh, it's falling, look, it's falling. Right here. This was not a full skein, and I was really surprised that I was able to get, this is a Big Twist Twinkle, and the color is called gray. And there's 380 yards to start with on this. It's a 4-weight. All the yarn that I'm doing is a 4-weight, and I'm using a 6.5mm clover hook to crochet with. So it was already a started skein, and I did have some other yarn in a very extremely similar color that I could have used if I needed to add to it. But I did get both of my squares plus whatever else I had used this for. So this is this month's square. And my plan, I've seen where they take blankets, and when they crochet them together, they make flowers in the corners of the crochet or the join. And so I am taking the leftovers, that's my plan anyway, and I'm saving the leftover, the scrap yarns with my, in my project basket. I'm actually keeping this in a basket so far. And I'm putting all the leftover yarns in there. Oh, and I thought I crocheted on, oh, I missed an end. Anyway, so I'm putting all the leftovers in my basket at the bottom. So this will go in there in case I decide that I want to make flowers in between the squares once it's done. I'm not sure. Or maybe I want to use the scraps as part of the border. I'm not really sure. But I purchased some mainstay in white, and that's what my border is on all of them. And because, white is white. You can get, but it's mainstay. You can pick it up anywhere, anytime. So, well, not anywhere, but Walmart, anytime. So I figured, what the heck, that'll be quick and easy. If I need more, I can match. Perfect. Pretty simply. So, just as a recap, let me put this back together because another end. I guess I didn't do my ends in last month. Shame on me. So, let me put these on here. And these are about a 14-inch square, so they're pretty big. So this was January garnet, and February I did 2 colors. March, April, May, and now June. So this is what the colors are looking like so far. I'm not sure the order I'm going to put them together in. I will make that decision when I put them together. I'm really enjoying this make along. We're halfway through now, but you can still join. There will be a prize at the end of yarn. It's going to be a yarn prize. So what more can you ask for, right? So that one is done for the month, and I'm excited about that. And then I did do my Nan's Next Knots. So this week, my color number 1, which was the color picked, is this pink. And so let me explain this pink. There's this local store here in Ohio, and it's called Mark's. I don't know that it is even all over Ohio, but it is in northern Ohio, and it's a discount grocery store. They do also have a closeout section. A couple of years ago, when I started crocheting, I noticed that they were carrying yarn, and I started buying yarn there. This is the yarn that they carried. It is, I'm trying to find the label. Where's my clippy clip? I know I have it clipped together here so that it doesn't fall apart, and it's not from, well, anyway. Oh, what did I do? I don't know. Anyway, this is what the label would look like. And it's called Dreamweaver. And these were sold. These were 190 yards, 2 skeins, 190 yards each, 100% acrylic. And they were sold in twin packs. No color name, anything like that. And it says that it's distributed by MGI, which is in Cleveland, Ohio. And that is Mark's, my store. That is their, the company, like legal name or whatever, is MGI. So I believe, because they're a closeout store, that's really how they started, was closeouts, and then they started getting groceries, and now it's, groceries. They even have a deli in there. I love the store. It's one of my favorite places to shop. And I always find really cool stuff there in the closeout section. But they were selling yarn like this for, it was $1.69 for 2 skeins. Then when they were like discontinuing, they weren't going to sell it anymore, they started selling them for $1.29 for 2 skeins. And I believe that it's Red Heart yarn. I made something, this is another Dreamweaver yarn, Recognize this? This is the pink camo from Red Heart. I had some of this and I made a poncho for one of my granddaughters because she's a pink camo kind of girl. And I ran out and I didn't have any. I ran out of it from the Dreamweaver brand, and I matched it completely with the Red Heart Super Saver camo color, pink camo color. Then they got more in at Marks, and so now I have 2 more skeins. But that's all I have. Then they quit selling it. So I can't get that yarn anymore, but I do have many twin packs or partial twin packs of that yarn, and there's been a couple of them that I've been able to easily match with Red Heart, and a lot of even big balls and the stuff that's like unforgettable. I've been the sachet yarn. I've been able to buy all of that kind of stuff at my Mark store under the Dreamweaver brand. I was very disappointed when they quit selling it. Let me stick that back. Okay, so I can't get that anymore, but I do frequently use that yarn, and I mention it in my videos. But I've been getting a lot of questions lately. I've never heard of that yarn. I've never seen that yarn. Where can I get that yarn? And the sad thing is, you can't get it anymore. So I know Marks is not watching my videos, but I wish he would carry it again. So anyway, that is the color of the week, was that pink from Dreamweaver. It doesn't have a name, so it's light pink. And my base color for my luck of the draw is my Oxford Gray Pound of Love from Lion Brand, which is upside down for you. This is what I have left of the first 1 pound bag skein. I do have another one in case I run out. But I'm not going to border my Ruana in the gray. I'm going to border it in a variegated color. I'll show you the variegated color because the bag is right here. So let me just dig it out. Of course, it's at the very, very bottom of the bag of a bunch of skeins of yarn. Oh, getting tangled. So this is the variegated color that was my inspiration for the colors that I chose for my Ruana and or my luck of the draw project. And it was originally my 4th color out of 8 for the 8 colors that you choose to, for the draw every week. You should draw a different number. That was my number 4, but we did not pick number 4, did not come out until more than halfway through, like week 12 or something. So I changed it out to a different color for number 4 because I thought the variegated would look funny at that point. And I'm going to use it, my inspirational variegated color, as the border. So this is what we're looking like as far as you do 3 rows of your base color, then you do 3 rows of each week's color, and this is the way my creation is looking until we get to this color right here is my light pink, and it was here as well. So like I think this is the only, I think we've used it 3 times then because I got it here, here, and now here. So this is what it's looking like as far as the colors go. And I am making it into a Ruana shawl is what they call it. So it's like a blanket with a opening for your neck. So it's like a wearable blanket. And then it'll look like this. Now obviously this side is longer and I wanted it long, so that works out for me. And so when you stand up, it's going to keep me warm like a big old blankie. And on mine, I'm putting pockets. I don't have it on very straight. I will put pockets, just not because I need to be able to put my hands inside, because it's easy. You can just go in through the sides or whatever. It's easy to put your hands inside and keep warm. But I want pockets because you carry things. I did make this pattern for my husband, and it's the campfire Ruana, and it is at the camper. And when this one is done, it will go to the camper as well for me. But I really like it. I like the colors, the way they're coming out. And the pocket holes are made, but they're not, I haven't made the pockets yet because I'm not sure which color I'm going to make them in. Probably gray, but we'll see. Not quite sure yet. And like I said, I will put a border on it all the way around of the variegated. So that is my Ruana for my Look at the Draw 3. Thank you very much, Nan, and I'm really sorry if I wake you up in the morning. I will not do that anymore. Really should turn your notifications off if it wakes you up. I apologize though, Nan. I did not realize that you had a ding on your notifications, and I harass Nan every week about what's the color, because she does the draw on Thursdays, and she's in a different part of the country than I am. My time zone is earlier than her time zone, and I get up at 2 a.m. for work. At 8 a.m. when I was on break, I start texting her, and she has a messenger chat where everybody can post their pictures of their Look at the Draw every week. And so I start texting in there and say, "Dang, Nan, when you making that draw?" I'm just doing it to be funny. I know she's asleep. I didn't realize that it's like 3 hours behind me then, and it's 5 o'clock her time when I was texting. So I apologize. When I go to bed, I turn my phone to silent. I don't get any notification buzzes to wake me up. And I apologize that if it's been waking you up, Nan. I will never do that again until I get off work. So I'm sorry for that. But I'm not the only one. So let's go there. I'm not always the first one. And then there tends to be more of us because we really enjoy doing this, and we kind of enjoy harassing her about it. So we're having a great time with that, and I hope that anyone that wants to can start over. You only do 6 rows a week, so it's really been a great time, and I've really enjoyed making both of these crochet alongs. I have a couple more that I haven't started yet for this month. One I didn't do last month. I'll get caught up. No worries. No worries. So that's my quick now 20-minute video, because this is Charm Chatter, and you know me, I can chatter. So I'd like to thank you all for joining me. If you're still here, thanks for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. I do respond to all the comments. Have a totally awesome day, and I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to watch the yarn swaps. See ya. Bye.